Hello, hello everyone. I hope today finds you well. I'm doing quite well. I'm actually very chipper today. It's been very good. I have my tea. Does everyone have a beverage before we begin? I am on peaceful, so do not fear the open doors. All is well there. I'm more content on peaceful, but should I decide to do anything that requires combat, like a trial chamber or anything like that, I will swap back over to normal mode for those activities, but I'm more of a builder than anything else, so the peaceful's a bit more cozy. So I will be doing that. Do pardon me, I'm just stirring the honey into my tea. Then I will start moving, and I will give you guys a tour, because I have spent the whole weekend cozily in this world, so there's much changed since the last stream's end on frustration, which you'll be happy to know. I am happy in this world, so we stay. You can also see on screen right now that I've got a little kitchen set up with some of the crops and farm items, which do make fancy food. Maybe we will make some fancy food today, but I don't have too many of the ingredients specific to that one. So, we will see there. And then also in front of me is the workbenches from the same add-ons. And then obviously the dragon add-on with the dragon eggs over there. I've changed my interior a bit. Updated some things. God, I love the little... I'm gonna call them palisades, but that's not what these are. They're, I'll have to look at what they're called again in the game. But what I'm using for windows there, they are freaking great. One of my new favorite blocks, for sure. But now that I've had my tea... Oh god, you can't read chat because of the Minecraft things. Alright, I will actually move that, now that I realize. You guys can't read yourselves. On Minecraft, specifically. We'll go over here. There we go, that's a bit better now. I can actually read the chat. Okay, yes, so we have my new little house. Just basic storage. Dragons for the Dragon Queen that are still staying as eggs. I love the egg designs. They are truly adorable. And I did also collect actually quite a few other eggs. So we do have these to hatch as well. Which luckily the eggs tell you what you need to tame them. I got the samurai. And the ace egg, which I believe actually has different forms, so that'll be neat. And then I got the bee one. The bee looks so cute. But, if we go out here, I've got my main little house here. And my rabbits. The most important thing, the rabbits have hats. And I've acquired an actual horse. Technically, the dragons, I think, are half-coded to be a horse because you tame them like a horse. So, that's kind of interesting. I now have both variants. And then I think I gave one of my goats a hat. I did. I'm gonna name him Mugiwara, and then I'm gonna name the second goat the Crew. That is my plan. But if you would like to name any additional animals, I need some names for my turkeys. Sir Clux-a-lot, maybe? So all name ideas are welcome, or you can force me to name something using channel points, with the name a thing, if that interests you. So we will see. The other thing, no. Sorry, I'm just trying to make it so I can see the chat. And myself. Alright. No, stop doing... This is the most stupid thing ever. I hate Macs. In some ways they're smart, in other ways they're stupid. Technology, why must you fight me? There we go. Back to the tour, but I have these little benches. Another phenomenal thing about this is I can actually sit in the bench. love it. And I get off the bench. So yeah, as you can see, I have some dragons strewn around. This thing isn't particularly important, but I've set it up so that when I pop a bunch of seeds in there, it all goes into the chest for me, because boy, do the crops and farms give you many, many plants. So I wanted an easier way to collect that when I was doing the bulk seeds. And that's all there. I don't think you guys saw this one last time. So we've got an elf dragon here. The wings are adorable. My regal boy, I'm pretty sure you guys did see. And same with my flamey guy. He is nice. He gives me blaze powder. I have not been to the nether. I have access to blaze powder. That guy doesn't give me anything. He gives me gold. Just straight up drops gold. Digging that. This one doesn't give me anything extra either. And neither does the one on the roof. If you see our oldest dragon, the first one we got that I died 3 times attempting to get. He's chilling on the roof. All he drops is his scales. Then we have my little, do we call it a hutch? I don't know. My boyfriend told me what this type of building was called. I don't remember what he said, though. But it's for my owls. This is Maximus. He is my warrior one, and if we were not on peaceful, he shoots arrows at my enemies. It's great. We have all my owls. I was breeding them from the 3. I also learned that turning it to peaceful, the owls were spawning. So I think the issue must have been the mob cap and the mass amount of caves beneath me. So on peaceful, the owls do spawn. So my frustration was doubly not warranted. Damn it. Anyway, we also have Carl, Feathers, and Sabrina. I need to name these 2. They are very good workers. I think we will name this one Specs. And then the little blue guy needs a name. We also have our healing guy that he's spreading particles because he buffs me. I don't know if you see there because now I put the chat in the way and so is my gold bar. But he gives me a little buff. In this case, I believe it's a defense buff. Other times he will just give you regen, which is very nice. So if I was doing combat, I have my D&D party of owls. It'll be perfect. These are going to be gardens. I laid out some gardens over here and the wall. And then I have my little bee hutch. And if anyone knows how to stop the bees from getting stuck to my roof, it would be greatly appreciated. But for now, actually they seem to half be working. They're good worker bees. But yeah. I realize now I can't touch that because I didn't put a campfire under it. But that's okay. They're aesthetic bees anyway. My actual bees are going to be over that way. And then just we'll take a little trip around the back here. We got a couple gardens on all the sides. I like my little flower hutch with my bees in it. And my favorite, the dragon, because he's blue. He's so pretty. Oh, I love it. But back over here, this will be the final... kind of the final part of the tour, because everything else is just half-built. Owls! Yes! Hello, Hermit! The owls! So many owls. How are you doing? You doing well? And then over here we got my fruit trees going for a little orchard. I don't think this one and that one are going to grow, but I'm going to give it a little bit more time just to see if they do. We also have avocados. Do those count as a fruit? I don't even know. And then this is my little orchard person house. It's not fully done. I got a little bit of, this is my wood storage. All my wood. I need to put the campfire back. I kept stepping in it though, so we're not sure. And then I gotta finish the porch. But we got a little bit of a porch back here. Not sure what I'll do in this space. Probably just a bit more garden, or maybe a path down to the orchard. Actually, that makes more sense. We'll probably do that. But yeah, I gotta finish this little porch here. The inside has nothing but a chest. But, again, I am obsessed with these. How is you? I am good. You are okay. A bad cough? Oh no. Quick, apply the honey tea immediately. Egward, prepare it. He needs it. It's vital. I am very good. I'm very chipper. I'm a little hyper today. So, it's a good time to be chatty. I'm seriously obsessed with this block and that block. Yes, they are different blocks. Because they face a different direction. But I love it. And the way it comes through in the morning sun, oh, the ray tracing is so nice with this block. But yeah, kind of obsessed with that. All of the doors are open right now. But yeah, just that. The wall continues to sort of break up here. I'm gonna build, I think today we will sort of half focus on making over this way a little fishing house. I'm debating, hello egg, yoink. I'm not sure if I want to put it like here, like I kind of do, because I just like the shape of this, and being like out more in the middle appeals to me. I like that. Maybe a bit of like a sort of glass floor over top of this bit. Still thinking. We'll see when I start laying it out. I'm drinking so much tea these days. Tea is very good. Very good for you. I have also been drinking so much tea. Weirdly enough, very good with for the withdrawal symptoms for the cannabis. Which, mini update. I'm doing very well, other than I did kind of cheat this weekend. It was just 2 puffs, okay? It's just 2. But the rest of it, I've been pretty good. I'm proud of me. I've managed to not smoke at all. And then this is just me currently. I need to chop trees, so they're here. But there will be other buildings over here is the plan. And... oh, I had saplings. Grab all those. More trees I'm just growing over there. That's not where they're gonna be. Oh god, why are there so many? I mean, I guess I did chop trees right before I stopped last night. All little bits help. Yes, they do. All of the little bits. This is, once I have enough dripstone block, I gotta go back down into the caves to get some. This will be for me making clay. So you're gonna go up here. Oh, I just realized I don't even have an actual, like, platform here. These are just blocking the water so it doesn't run everywhere until I put the dirt in. But yeah, so that's gonna be... why are you like that? I must have missed. Boop. To make clay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 2 levels of it. I might farm lava higher up, maybe? Still thinking. But basically, silo-looking thing that will otherwise not be a silo. For all of my wheat. Have you dropped wool yet, my friend? No? Okay. That's fine. Those guys do drop wool. It's very helpful. I think his head is like the most, like, standard dragon appearance. It's been very fun. Well, I do hope you feel better and that your throat is perfectly healed by tomorrow, Hermit. I will send the well wishes your way. I'm thinking this will be a coop. I'm gonna put the chickens here. I think that's basically the end of the tour, other than... nope, I got a little garden over here. Okay, so this is gonna be like my stone working place. Haven't fully finished designing it yet, but we got that going on. This is a kiln, where I can make all of the fancy blocks. Here, I'll give you a quick thing here. And the jars and stuff for jam. But it's these bricks that I love. Oh, they're so nice. Like, look at them. They're beautiful. And I can do tiles where it's on an angle. Thank you. You're welcome. Do you have anything good, sir? I have rotten flesh. No, you're the sand dude. And I've already sold you potatoes. A well that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna move. And then I was gonna do another little farmhouse up here. With like a bunch of crops along this way. I'm just debating on if I want to terraform a bit more this ledge. Because I do need to... I was gonna terraform this back, which is why the well has to move. But then we have my fancy P-frame, which I think actually looks more like a teepee than a P, but whatever. Little garden here with more of my favorite blocks. Those. There is water under it, but I guess... oh yeah, you sort of see it. With the light refraction. Just looked invisible. Doing the thing. Sort of a pathway this way down into what'll likely be another farmhouse. So I want to do all of the crops. But it could also just be a giant field. Not sure. The holes are for lights, not water. But that works. And now... hello. Oh wait, I took your saddle for the horse. Damn it. I have this cough for 3 months now, so it's time for the doctor for me. Oh no, well I hope they can find out what's going on. can solve that for you. 3 fucking months. Oh my god. They are nice bricks, yes. Okay, do any of you have a saddle? Is it just on the horse? I think it's just on the horse. Dang it. Okay. Let's ride my regal guy. It's been a while since I rode a king. And up we go. Into the evening sky. Just to give you guys more of actually like a top down of what we got going on here. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy with how that's looking so far. Definitely needs more buildings, but otherwise I think it's looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty nice. Okay, actually you give me gold. I don't want you to land. That said, let's put you somewhere I'm not about to put a building. Down you go. Thank you. Good boy. We don't need to be inside you, though. Definitely don't need to be inside you. So, I believe I was chopping trees. I can sort my inventory later. So, I needed to finish gathering wood, and then I was going to try to... I was probably... Oh, actually. I forgot one part of the tour. We need to go into my hole. So this is my hole. It's slightly treacherous, but I am quite pleased with the hole. See? Treacherous. Because the Dragon Queen can't walk or talk, apparently. Good lord. But I intend to dig this all the way down to the bottom. And kind of just, you know, go that way. Oh good, there's a block of andesite here. I was wanting that. And more iron. Beautiful. Okay, that's not actually like a hole. Oh, you're almost like a straight up staircase downwards. How convenient. Don't mind me getting briefly sidetracked in my own hole. How far does this go? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, I know if I need iron where there is some. I mean, since I've spotted it. Actually, let's use this one, because I don't... Yep, just slightly sidetracked, don't worry about it. Okay. Can I find my way back? Yeah, up this way. There we go. So yeah, I do think the caves underneath me were definitely why the owls weren't spawning. That would have been my cave. Nice hole, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I can't not grab it right now. Never hurts to have some more stone. Maybe we'll dig a side passage out of my hole, but not today. I don't feel like being underground. We will quickly grab all of this. Oh, that's slightly bigger than I thought it was. The Silk Touch is very nice. Carl has been doing a very good job of giving me Silk Touch to the point where I think I won't ever need Silk Touch again. Would very much appreciate if he would give me something else at this point. They also clearly want me to fish. I have so many books of both Lure and Luck of the Sea. 3, no less. Like the level. So, we must get the owls some fish. They are demanding fish, I think is what that... That was almost bad. I can do that. Fishing is fun. Yes, and I would very much like a mending book. Very much like a mending book. But for now, I must finish my trees. Because I wanted the fishing thing to be made of mostly wood. With, like, still a stone base, because it's near the water. But we'll see if that's what I do. I might make it fully out of wood. I also wish they would give me efficiency, but that doesn't seem to be in their repertoire. I don't want to open my daily packs today, Pokemon Pocket. Okay, I do, because they're free, but I don't want to do it right now. Sorry if that was loud, guys. But yeah, I've actually had quite the good day today. Work wasn't... I'm not even going to call it busy, because I was outpacing the jobs and customers' approval for them. I need this rush! Okay, except you got it quoted a way you didn't send it. Would you like to clarify what you actually want before I rush print it for you? 3 hours later, still nothing. I guess it's not that rush then, bud. I can do this in 10 minutes, but clearly you don't need it that fast. Would you like your print for takeout? Or delivery? So it was a pretty chill day that way. So I ended up getting my subscriber server, I believe, fully up and running. I did realize when I got home that a few of the settings I did were not working properly. Me and technology clearly don't get along all the time. But I do have that set up now, so if you do subscribe, it should link you. If it doesn't, then everything is lying to me. And I'll be very upset. And I will be being more active in the Discord server now that it is actually up and running, instead of me just learning how to do the Discord things, which I'm still not particularly good with, but good enough! That looked like a normal wandering trader with a dragon. We'll go check that out when I'm done this tree. That'll be funny. I wonder if... Oh, I should be able to buy a saddle from him, actually. He totally looks normal. Why does he look normal? They're supposed to be in fancy outfits. Oh, no. He just has the same color pants. I see now. People can be so weird sometimes. People can be weird sometimes? Yeah, they really can. Yeah, I can be really weird sometimes. But at least when I say I need it, I actually need it. Okay, come here, you. I would like a saddle. Wait, do I have emeralds on me? I do. Good. Okay. Come here. Beep. I would like to buy another saddle instead of wasting my iron. I want all dragons to just be able to be hopped onto. Now I'm gonna let you go because I don't want my chat to watch me murder you and the dragon just so the spawn rates don't tank. But if you're still around when I'm alone, you better despawn, bud. I made RB do our Discord server. Hey, that's fair. I spent so much time on Google figuring out how things work, and it still wasn't fully accurate. God dang it. Slightly distracted. Because I like my bricks. I'm hoping these will grow, but I don't actually know what they need to grow. And I feel like I fucked up whatever that might be. But if they grow, I'll just be able to fill in the rest without having to go back in the caves. I like how I got fed up with the world a little bit on, like, day 20-something, I think it was, and by day 108, I'm like, yes, this is my home now. I have fixed what was pissing me off. I know the basics, but she added bots and shit and she lost me. That's fair. I just ended up paying the one-time fee for Me 6 as a bot so that I just didn't have to worry about it, because most of the ones I looked into were a subscription, and I was like, fuck that shit. I'd like to pay once, thank you. So it's just got basic moderation, and then it handles the welcome message for me. I am utterly ignoring all of their AI features, because no. No thank you. Which is what it is. I don't think any of the options don't have that or won't be adding it, so kind of just choose not to use it and ignore it's there. And then the other bot I did was world time, which is just so that, you know, we all have different time zones and things like that, so everyone in the server can set their time zone and then be able to communicate with everyone and plan things while understanding the times of sorts. And then I still need to figure out, like, I know the general practice, but I've yet to do it. You can use a site or something to do times in a particular coded way in the server so that every person who views it in their time zone. So I'm gonna get that going, which obviously isn't gonna work for any of the Twitter posts or anything, so I'll still be stating what time zone that's in manually. But at least in the server, I can be like, hey, this time my time, and then everybody else will see their time, and it'll be beautiful. So, hopefully that works as smoothly as it sounds like it will. We should get that going. Yeah, time zone math is annoying to do from the head. Yeah, especially where, you know, EST, UCT all have like 5 different definitions. It's freaking stupid. I don't even know anymore. I got so confused. So hopefully both of those options will just make that a bit easier for everyone. So that's actually why I don't see my most, well, I guess they're my most common chatters, but at the same time not really. Because they can tend to only make it to the Friday one where I stream earlier in the day, because for them this is like 2 a.m. Preach! I don't even remember what I was preaching about. What did I preach? I'll preach it again, but my memory's shit. I swear, if I ever say something like really witty, I forget it as soon as it's left my mouth. Sometimes even food is forgotten as soon as it's left my mouth. Did I eat? I don't know. That is why I started just to do GMT counting? I feel like I should know what this is, but I don't. I don't. I believe GMT is a time zone. Oh, time zone names having multiple. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, the multiple naming is truly a problem. It's like, why do we even have time zones if you weren't going to standardize its frickin' language across the globe? What's the point? Actually, okay, I am annoyed. I'm stealing the pumpkins. I can't keep seeing them in my side vision and not grab them. Give me pumpkins. Also, a question for the chat. What do you think is the fastest way to get rid of large amounts of grass in Minecraft? Your options are fists, water, green witch meantime. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So your fists, a water bucket. Hermit knows what's up. Yeah, truly, it is the water bucket. I also think it is the most fun. I don't know why it's fun, it's just kind of satisfying to watch it wash all of them away. Did you drop more flesh for me? You have a saddle. That's good. Does this fella have a saddle? Yes. Okay. So now he's got a saddle. Those 3 need a saddle. Do I have one more emerald? My trader guy's still there. Oh, and then one for the horse. I need 2 more. 3 more. Because I gotta get the blue guy, too. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I should take an extra for when I find the actual wandering trader that I normally trade with. Reminder, we're on peaceful. I am perfectly safe. And even if I wasn't, I am surrounded by things which will murder anything that harms their queen. As they should. There you are. You've moved around to this side now. You get to live because you're a supply of saddles. GMT is the neutral time zone, so if I know that I'm GMT +1 and someone else is GMT -7, I know we have an 8-hour difference. Is that because we count 0, or because of the +1? No, stupid names, only numbers! I'll admit, sometimes numbers are just easier. I hate math, but numbers are easier. They just make more sense than words sometimes. Pick up all of the saplings. This is the +1. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess we ignore the 0 in this instance. In print, we don't. When you have to do a numbering job, you have to ask if you're starting at 0 or 1. It does change the count of the total number of items you're getting. Okay, you need a saddle? There's the blaze powder. Thank you. You also need a name. Everything needs a name. I'm gonna go get my blue guy. Fair. True. Yes. Buddy, I think you've made a friend. He just likes you. Or he thinks you're his mom. Look, he's even gonna sleep right next to you. That's adorable. Okay, we can't crush a friend, but... Okay, good. Good. It almost looks like you're protecting him. I love it. Hello, rabbits. The rabbits are also spawning more, which is nice. Okay. The frequency of that question is surprising. I will have to adjust that. This wall needs to be finished. That's a lie. Okay, and then the horse needs a saddle. I think the guy on the roof has a saddle, because that's how I got him up there, but I could have taken the saddle with me when I jumped off of him. Thank you. It is also kind of sad that I can't give any of the normal Minecraft mobs the straw hats. But at least the rabbits can have them. At least the rabbits can have them. Okay. I think we will plot out the fishing hut with some dirt. So I'm gonna clean up my inventory because I'm a neat freak. Financial data analysis has something similar. Sometimes we count a year as 365 or 360. What the fuck do you do with the other 5 days? Just toss them in the garbage? Just, nah, we don't need those. We should have just done 13 months. I don't know why we did it this messed up way we did it. Yep. Just toss them in the garbage. Nobody knows why, we just do. Just do. Organics? Nope, that's wood. There's the organics. The mob drops that are normal Minecraft. This is the special drops from the non- Oh, I did have more. This is also now my miscellaneous chest. Didn't know what to do with certain things. I'm organized, though. Dragon scales. With 360, we count every month as 30 days. Ah! That's much nicer. That is much nicer indeed. So is your day job data analysis? I don't think I've ever talked about your work before. Specifically financial data analysis. Okay, that could go in there for now. Leaves are in here. I forgot to put the fucking birch away. Damn it. Oh, and I had pumpkins on there. Put that. I hold that for trading with the dude. I think 8 was exactly what we needed. That's weirdly convenient. Okay. Everything else I can leave on me. The bundles are only full. It's part of my job. Ah, do you do multiple positions of job? I think that's the right wording. I do multiple positions. It's hard being a two-man shop. Okay, I'll put these up and then I'll grab the dirt. Boop. Hey, there's the wandering trader. I knew would show up. Oh, I have a little extra actually. Beautiful. Excuse me, sir. I have emeralds if you have wares. I also have wheat if you have emeralds. I don't need more moss. The sea pickles are tempting, but I already have them. Do I wish to collect the coral? Nah, you seem to frequently offer me the coral. Thank you for your services. You saw nothing. This is still nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Don't make me hit my dragon. I do everything that has to do with finance except accountancy. I'm a business specialist and data analyzer. I can speak. Well, that is definitely a mentally heavy job for sure. But it pays well, though. That's good. Or at least hopefully it pays well. It's definitely the annoying form of work. Okay, we'll put these back and I will grab dirt. This is not where I had them. Cut them in here. Take the leaves. And the additional leather I've acquired. From nowhere important. I also speed up processes in the company that helps with money flow, like macros for Excel and shit. Ah, that sounds very technical indeed. Okay, where's my dirt? That one. Hey, I got it right on the first try. Okay, I'll grab 2 of those. And let's plot out my general idea for the fishing hut. Oh good, we got all of that done by morning. Okay, are you guys growing? No. Okay, we are gonna... Oop. Move you. I mean... You know what? Will you grow on moss? Oh, you won't. Okay, put dirt. Hopefully you grow there. And we'll move my lemons. Pretty sure that's a lemon tree. Are you lemon? You are lemon. And then this one can go... Yeah. Okay. Now to where I put the fishing hut. Whee. Okay, because there are 3 locations I did. Like, I could do here, this little spot. I could also do 3 little mini fishing huts. Do one here, another one over here. Which is still quaint, I might add. But I like my idea of, like, in the middle. It pays well. If they hired me to do hard stuff. Sometimes they try to hire me to do the easy stuff, but expects me to do the hard stuff as well, and then I leave. Oh! What exactly differentiates between the easy stuff and the hard stuff? It actually kind of looks like ears, this landmass. But yeah, I think I do want to put it here. So the path... Definitely have the path coming like this way. So... Do I want... We can can go into the water a bit, so maybe we kind of do that. It's the dirt map. That path can go here. Need a bit of stairs, so maybe like that. And the stairs will kind of go boop, boop. Come around the path here. You got ample space for me to like decorate, and then up into the stairs. Yeah, I like that. Okay. How long do we want this? I like a longer fishing hut, but that's just because I like to decorate the interior. So, right spot. I'm in the right spot. Okay. 3. This. It would make it a bit narrow, but then I can go boop. Because this widens. So over here we can go maybe like that. Path. Yeah. Just bring this this way. It's actually better to build with moss, but that's just because it breaks quicker. Okay. Just so I don't dig into the water. Kind of like that. Yeah. Easy stuff is archiving an invoice. Oh, okay, yeah. That is pretty easy. Hard stuff is looking at 5 years of finance to see where the company can improve when it came to money flow. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like longer periods of data analysis. That makes sense. Yeah, I kind of like that shape. Okay, so if we put one here, then the other question is, do I want to build out a dock? And do I want to do it from the middle or the side? Like, the middle's not bad, but I almost want to build the dock out over this. Look at it from up here. Build the dock out over this. I mean, yeah, we could maybe 2 blocks in, do it from here. Kind of a boop. I like to do my docks 3 wide, so 3 and then I like them wide. If a company wants me to improve their processes, I need to be there to see what they do and how they do it. So in the meantime, I help with invoices and stuff. Hey, I mean, invoicing is extremely important. It still go work. It'll still go work. That goat looked for a second like it was climbing on top of the pig, so... I think that's a decent little sort of dock. Yeah, I think we'll definitely be sticking with the base out of stone. I just think that works. But yeah, and then kind of the sight line, you come around here and you can see that. This could be like a little seating area sort of thing. Lower on the water. Yeah, I think I kind of like that idea. You're walking up, you see it that way, and then if I run sort of around the lake from this side, yeah. And then maybe the one, we stick one over here, and build the dock out like that way. But maybe make this one lower? Okay, I don't want to, like... I want the dock out here. So if we go to... Or you know what? Maybe we'll make this one taller. Just by, like, a block. And sometimes they don't want to pay me the hard money because they think I only did invoice stuff. Oh! Well, that's no good. Companies can be so shit sometimes. Yeah. Or maybe this one won't have a dock and I can make like a little fish grill place. That might be nice. If we kind of... that. But the actual building part, maybe. Again, fake stairs. That grass grew very fast. We'll sort of 3 up to that. And then... Oh. I need more dirt for my planning. And then I put a timed kill switch on their micros. I did teach them how to fix it, but they never do. You do a what? I don't actually know what micros are. Like, I work with a micrometer, but I don't think that's the same thing. That measures the thickness of paper. That has nothing to do with accounting. Still gives you a number, though. I even knew which one the dirt was in. Grow? That one did. Yay! Okay, it's starting to look like an orchard. Beautiful. I can make so much juice. Watch, I'm gonna lay these out and get sidetracked by juice. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna make basically a little patio. So this one's gonna be bigger, but that's because it's gonna be a restaurant. I like that idea. And higher up so that I can build more backwards. Okay, is this a 3 space? Here. Yeah, that's 3. Okay. Side. Okay, so that'd be like sort of the little balcony area. And then maybe we'll go out 2, 3, 4, 5. And take kind of a turn this way and make it long. Yeah, like there. Beautiful, and then it hits the ground on this side. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so if I do wall. Sorry, my phone's just dying here. Give me a second. There we go. And do let me know if I'm too quiet. My volume should be good. Macros are automatic scripts that repeat processes. In easy terms, they say you need to copy paste. the same kind of data in a file 1,000 times, I can make that automatic with a micro. Oh, okay, so they're like little mini sub-processes. That's cool. And sounds very efficient. Go like 2 more. Give me a bit extra space. Restaurant's gotta hold a lot of people. I panicked. I thought that was a polar bear. I'm traumatized. Eh. Yeah, okay. And then this can go. That is my specialty, is making things efficient and beautiful. I love it. Yeah. So we got our little staircase this way. We'll probably put like the kitchen sort of in this corner. You'll have your outside seating. Or maybe the kitchen will go along that. Ooh. You know what? I might mark that out on the inside just so I remember where I wanted to put everything. Okay, so the kitchen would need to be kind of narrow. I like having a bit of a bar area, so if we've got stuff, space for moving, maybe more stuff or extra space, and then we put, no, not that. So that's 2, 3, and then, ugh, I lost it. Okay, stuff, walk space, stuff, counter. That's 4? Yeah. Oh yeah, and then that's still wide enough for stuff on that side and potentially the stools on this side. Yeah, okay, that works. So the kitchen can kind of do maybe one of these. We got enough space for stuff. Stuff. So that's okay. So that one's only 2. So I could do like a bar cabinet and then the actual like bar stretch. And then table space. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. It'll be tight, but most restaurants are. Is there like a favorite part of your job, or job is job? Go just a little bit further to plot out. Maybe go to like there? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then this will all be seating. I like that idea. Yeah, okay, so we got restaurant. We got my little fishing hut for me being scenic. And then maybe they've got their upper patio. Might put something there later. Job is job. I feel 0 satisfaction from my job. Aw, that's unfortunate. At least my job satisfies me. It was the family business first, so I've kind of been doing it my whole life. Good to feel skilled at something, at least, I hope. And you sound skilled. If your whole thing's being efficient. Your sheep is sleeping. Hello. I like the little Z's that come off of the animals. If I put a hat on you, what happens? I feel like nothing. I think I just turn Minecraft sheep into you. Because that's what happens with the cows. When I put the hat on the cows, they just become the fancy cows. I definitely want like a little waterside hut, so you know what if we just plot out a tiny house? Is this into make it even, and then we'll go to I think that gives me a center point, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 on that side. Perfect, okay. And then not quite a square. It's still kind of on the shorter side. But this one floor level. maybe the stairs going that way. Yeah. Let's go sleep and take a look at that from the sky, because that tends to help me decide if I actually like it. If I had to choose a fave thing, it would be that it takes no effort from me to my job when I'm settled in a place. True. And that is definitely a sign of you being good at your job as well. It's like, okay, I got the specific ropes in line for what this specific place is. I'm good. I just do the work. It's a sign of a very skilled person. We sleep. It all sound impressive, but I put info in a more digestible form for higher-ups and make micros for people that use Excel. Hey, that's the work that needs to be done. The higher-ups can't be spending time trying to interpret information. It needs to be easy to understand. I have to assume that's as equally important as it is for a job card in my print shop to be written up with consistent wording so that everyone in the shop knows what the fuck they're doing with it. Because when it's not like that, everything takes 4 times the amount of time. Alright, let's hop on the back of a dragon. Go see if I like that. Come here, my prince! I might just name you that. You will be my prince. You regal bastard. He really is pretty. Okay, well. No, don't fly downwards. Don't fly. Okay, we're gonna go higher. It's slightly difficult to get them to hover. Okay, let's not down. Just let me look at things. Just see it right below his wing. I mean, I do kind of like it from here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I think that's nice. And then from up here, you can also actually see the other ones I've laid out there. I'm with the clouds already. Yeah, okay. And then we'll just take a quick look at it from the other side. I can imagine a multiplayer server with everyone flying around on dragons together. It'd be fucking great. Okay. I'm so glad my render distance is this good on the PS5. Playing 1,500 hours of Minecraft on a Switch really teaches you to be grateful for a system that's more robust. Maybe now I can use an elytra without just going splat into an unseen mountain. But workdays are long when you are done with your 8-hour day in 2 hours and you have no full... Oh. I mean, security reasons, I assume, for the phone. But ooh. When you're so efficient, you're bored the rest of the day. It is quite an unfortunate side. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. We'll continue with that. Which does mean I'm gonna need a fuck ton of stone, so I think we have to make a trip back into my hole. It's definitely coming together in 100 days. My little wall. Down we go. You know what? You can chill out by the fish, actually, since I'm gonna be working there anyway. You can come chill out by the fish. We will also need to build, like, an actual big stable for all of these guys. We will, but for now. Is still die from Minecraft wings. I mean, the dragons are running pretty good, so I think the elytra will actually be usable on the PS5. It was like, no, you could not fly on the Switch 1. I don't even have a Switch 2, so I couldn't tell you if you could fly on that one, but you cannot fly on the Switch 1. It just did not work. I'm so used to not being able to have wings. Even if I had them, I would basically just forget to use them because I think they don't work. That's just the default my brain does now. Okay, we will empty my inventory of anything I don't need to go into my hole. And then we're gonna be chatting while I mine my hole. I should put a sign above that that says the Queen's Hole. But we can do that later. Okay, so... I'm gonna keep the fortune pickaxe here, because I don't actually need it. I don't... Ooh. I've already filled that up. Alright, everything else goes in the valuables chest. And just keep holding it. I'm not gonna empty it that much. Okay, good enough. Actually, do I have coal to make more torches? 24 might not be enough depending on how deep into the hole we go. Okay. Into the precarious hole. Don't do it again, Sheer. I need to put a fucking railing. I'm just gonna keep digging down. And the silk touch is very nice, because then I get the, just the straight up stone, which I can also make into fancy bricks in the kiln, which is very nice. That's pretty good. I'm debating on microwaving my tea, because it has gotten a little too cold for my preference. But I'll probably forget to drink it anyway, and it'll be cold again later. Should get one of those heating mugs. I actually have one, I just kept knocking it over, so I decided it was safer not to. You guys know the little heating mugs? It's got like a little battery power in it. Just keeps your stuff warm for a bit. I think they've got a thermos variety too. That I should invest in for work. Can't knock that over. It's got a spill-proof lid. It'll be good. Oh, and the andesite. The andesite also makes good bricks in the kiln. And I just like it as a stone texture. It's just a nice break from normal things, but it doesn't look too different. Let's get it that way. Okay, as my memory is shit, I feel like you do or don't play Minecraft, but I can't remember what the correct answer is, so I'm just gonna ask you anyway. What's your favorite thing to do in Minecraft? And if you don't play, what's your favorite thing to do in the game you do play? My mug has that heated design. Oh, nice, nice. I also found when I was doing it for hot chocolate, it would just basically cook a bit of the leftover chocolate to the bottom, making it a little annoying to clean for that, but for tea it should be pretty good. I should try it again. Especially for stream, because I do just forget to sip it fast enough. Ooh, granite! I need granite too. 50% of the reason for me digging this hole is just to gather stone. I need to dig down anyway. Might as well gather my building materials while I do it. Collecting things. Just all of the things. Just, you see it and you pick it up. That too is also a good part for me. It's just relaxing. Exploring's also pretty fun. I can have some good fun exploring when I feel like it. That's what I kind of did to get back in and attached to the world, was I just flew around on the dragons for a bit. Oh good, we're gonna get some copper too. I'm meaning to get more of that. Get that. I guess if someone forced me to do a cave dive, I'd have to just walk down this. I'm in love with the Cobblemon mod, and I want all the special form of the mods. I wish I could play Cobblemon, but it's not on Bedrock. It looks so fun. I assume you've played quite a bit of Cobblemon, then. Let's see if I can rage bait normal people. Ooh, lapis. Sweet. Not that I need it, I have Carl. Let me get that way. sure. Nice. Do you know how many days you are into the Cobblemon? Does Cobblemon show you? Actually, I suppose it updates with Minecraft, doesn't it? The whole add-ons thing is very new to me. This is actually my first time even using them. Other than we added the owls in my hard world and then I left it. But before that, I hadn't really used mods, because anytime I tried to download them, I would just crash my PC. Or whatever I had at the time. Which now is a MacBook. Also not much oomph. More than enough oomph for streaming, though. I am still genuinely impressed. It has served me well. I need more storage space. Saving the stream videos fills it up so fast. Need to get me an external drive. For now, YouTube will have to do. I'll use their servers in place of my storage. I freeze my mod packs? What, like you just toss them in the freezer and that, like, does something? So they can't mess up my packs. These are many technical terms. I feel like you when you let RB set up your Discord server. I don't know what any of these terms mean. I assume it means, like, basically make it so that they can't interact with each other. Instead of freezes in, like, they don't function anymore. I make a copy of the mod pack and stop it from auto-updating. Oh, okay. So you're stopping the update process. Got it. Got it. You freeze the updates. That makes sense. And then you can kind of manually do it once you know it's stable, I would assume. That's good to know. No, buddy, we're not allowed to be tired. I don't want to lose my staircase, so I dig it down and then I dig out around it until I land at the bottom again. It's good. Yep. Yep. The other thing I have actually wanted to mod, and I think to some extent I might get away with it on my Mac, is Stardew Valley, which I don't think does add-ons or anything equivalent. But I would like to do some of the Stardew Valley mods, because that would be fun. That would get me back into Stardew again. There's some very nice cottagecore texture packs and things. With, like, additional decoration type items. Those are my favorite kind of mods, I would say. Keep switching back and forth between calling them add-ons and mods, because I'm like, I don't know, they're add-ons on Bedrock, but they're mods on PC. I don't want to confuse anybody. I am Bedrock. My poor eyes every time I do that. Stardew modding should be possible. On a PS5? I definitely don't think it's available on the Switch, which is currently what I have Stardew on. And I have it on my Mac. So I know it's possible on the Mac. I just don't know if it can run the ones I'm going to put in it. I should talk to Joss about that. She might know. Maybe not for a Mac. That tends to be the issue, is I'm on a Mac and everyone's like, why are you gaming on a fucking MacBook? Fair point. I feel like I'm back in art school, but everyone's like, why the fuck are you doing graphic design on a freaking Windows device? And I'm like, because that's what I had, you assholes. And it works just fine. Screw your half-pixel screens. And then, of course, I leave that program, and that's when I buy a MacBook. Ha. How the times have changed. It was also a little funny in the art school. It was like, you must use Helvetica. And I'm like, cool, I'm on Windows. We have Arial. Is that good enough? 2D design teacher. No. You must use Helvetica. Dude, no one but you can tell the difference. Yes. Therefore, you must use Helvetica, because I will know if you don't. Fine. Ever thought of switching back to PC? I've considered it, but for right now, I don't have a place to put a desktop computer that would really be comfortable. So I know you can do controllers on the PC. But I do like the basically plug and play of a console is the other reason I'm like, I don't really want to invest in the thing. I'm actually still paying off my iPad because I did that by payments. Damn, products are so expensive, but the iPad was for drawing. That's why I wanted that. Sure, you could use a PC, but Procreate's just so nice. So if I had the space for a gaming PC, it would be a bit higher on my list. It's like an idea. I'm just gonna drink the tea cold. That's what I've decided. And then the other question is, if I do get a PC, do you go Windows or do you go Linux? And I think to some extent people are like, I thought you didn't know technology. What the fuck are you doing pulling Linux out of your ass? Because I did do computer engineering and computer programming back in high school. I just also decided they were not for me. That is the most fair reason for console over PC, the plug and play. Yeah, that's kind of the same reason I switched to a MacBook, was also it's just the setup was 5 minutes. And I didn't have to delete Norton for the 60th time in my life. Along with everything else that just comes preloaded. I basically just told the Mac, no, fuck off, I don't want this, I don't want this. And it went, okay. It's like, thanks, that was easy. Every PC I've ever had, you had to spend like 30 minutes just setting it up and letting Norton do things before you could delete it. Windows for ease, but Microsoft is pure fucking slop these days. I agree. Would you believe I'm still running a very outdated version of their OS because I refuse to update past it? I don't think it's Windows 8. Did they skip 9 and go to 10? Is that how that worked? I think that's right, because I'm not on 10. And that's the work computer. You very made your own PC? No. It was the very... If that was about me taking computer engineering, computer programming, no. It just taught me Linux, and then we were doing, like, binary code. We were learning the basics of motherboards in my particular course, and just the general that stuff. But I only took it for 1 year, so we didn't get too deep into anything. The closest I've come, I think, to putting a computer together was I took one apart. Again, for the sake of just learning how to do it, because my dad wanted to show me, but I don't remember any of what we did. Like, I know what DOS is. I don't know if anyone still uses it or even calls it that. I think it's command prompt is what everybody else calls it. I don't know how to use it anymore, but I know that if you need to do anything at, like, the back end of your computer, or if you install, I believe, the motherboard, you have to use the command prompt to make sure all of your settings and things are set up. I miss Windows 7 so much. Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you. I miss it, too. They never should have changed it. They should have just left it alone. It wasn't broke. It was the best thing they ever did, and everything they've made after that has been shit. And as usual, Microsoft proceeds to fail at user interface and any form of physical design whatsoever. Why do you have to make things into shit-colored bricks and make everything blocky and stupid and huge for no reason when most of the elderly can't even use your devices? Which means you have no reason to make it bigger. Just keep it compact. I do miss the Windows Vista sound. The nostalgia. Because my family was actually full PC. I'm the first person, I think, in my household to own a Mac computer. I don't even have an iPhone, which is why I can't do the live 2D shit. Because ease of install is ease if it is a custom build. Pre-made PCs are almost more advertisement than PC. Yeah. Yeah, I've started to learn that now. Custom build is just, I'd have to do so much research because I don't understand any of most of like the graphics cards and things like that. Like I know they're important, so I know I need to understand them, but I don't. And now I think it would just be too expensive because if you try to buy a graphics card, you'll be spending like 3 times. Windows XP, my beloved. Also a good choice. XP was pretty good too. Do you remember Clippy? I miss Clippy. Clippy was so helpful. It was actually, I can't... It would have been XP or the one before that, but my dad, because I had sort of reading issues, and I still do, I can't remember vowel sounds to save my life. Not that English is good for that anyway. There is no consistent vowel sounds. I think that was 50% a language problem. Clippy! It was such a useful little paperclip. But he used a very simple program to make me, like, it was just a pair of lips, which in memory is a little creepy and off-putting, because of course they were shittily animated lips. But they would pronounce whatever words you typed in, so the computer would actually, like, read it back to you, and I thought it was really cool that my dad went to the trouble of making that. For his, like... God, I don't even know how old I was. Was I even 10 yet? I was very young. But I think that memory is why I was like, no, I want to take computer engineering, like, I want to learn what this was, because I have that sort of fond memory of him doing the coding to make that for me. And then directly connected to that memory is Clippy. That's why that pulled up at the same time. That was the other thing my dad showed me. He was like, hey, look, this thing will talk to you too. Why, Dad? Oh, that is really cool. Yeah. That was really cool. My dad did actually quite a lot of cool things for us. It was good. He's a good dad. I may have had my daddy issues from working with him, but outside of that, fantastic dad. Don't can work with family. If you have a relationship with them, it will ruin it. Win! Okay. You will teach me the internet lingo, and I will hopefully learn. More iron! Hello, Bat. Can I help you? No? Okay. Definitely a winner, that's for sure. And even though he didn't think art would make me money, he still encouraged and supported me when I went to art school. And then it's slightly sad he got me introduced to print, because now I'm in print. But I'm like, I don't know, man, I'm pretty happy. I get to drink at work on Thursdays. Can't fully complain. Could I have done something more with my life? I don't know. Print's got a lot of challenges, and I like challenges and puzzles, so... I feel fulfilled. Things might be a bit tough, but I feel fulfilled. Got a skill set I can be proud of and confident in. I only use it mostly because I think the lingo is stupid and that makes it funny. Oh. I find it just to be shorthand because people are lazy when it comes to typing. don't mind learning, like, essentially different languages to communicate with people, because I do that with my friends anyway. You get all the little inside jokes, and certain phrases don't mean what they mean anymore in certain friend groups. For the longest time, it was a joke with my friends. I have no boyfriend, so it's my body pillow. Not because I did stuff with it, but because it had to come with me or I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. I still need it to fall asleep, but I have an actual boyfriend. Sure, I use 67 to fuck with RB. What is 67? I know 69, and I think rule 64, or is it 34? God dang it, I always frickin' mix that up. It's the most important for a job. No, thank you. Yeah, fulfillment is definitely an important part of having a job, and confidence in what you're doing. It's another thing to slowly watch the industry go downhill, because now I'm redoing other professionals' job because they don't know what they're doing. But the fact I can fix a graphic designer's work when I'm supposed to just be running a press probably says something. You are so pure, Sheer. I am. Hun, what is 67? Hermit won't tell me. He's just telling me I'm pure.
I have no idea.
Aw, dang it. Is it rule 34 or 64?
It's rule 34.
Thank you.
And 6-7, I don't know what the actual meaning behind that is.
You haven't been tainted by 6-7. I don't know if I want to be tainted by 6-7 now, but I'm probably going to Google it later, so thanks.
All I know is it has something to do with some demonic rapper.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I don't want to know. I thought it was going to be another sex thing. Sex things are always funny. See, when I think of tainted by something, all that comes to mind is the trauma of the 2 girls, 1 cup. And I don't need to put that back into existence. We could have all happily, collectively forgot that ever existed.
Then why'd you have to bring it up?
Because it's the only thing I could think of that's similar to whatever this 67 might be. The kids these days just scream it with no meaning at all, and being annoying with it. Yeah, they do that. I feel like that humor started with the annoying orange. I still don't understand why he was funny. The nugget and a biscuit was better than the annoying orange.
You're really showing your age there.
Yep. I am fully prepared for the internet to dub me a hag. I am not afraid. If Amelie was getting called a hag, there's no way I'm not. Except I think she might actually still have 4 years on my age.
She does.
So she's 34?
She is 34.
Yep. And her audience is all basically the same age. They were calling other hags a hag. How dare they? Lemon party.
Oh god, no!
Still don't fully understand it, but I've repeatedly heard this is a trauma-inducing phrase. So 67 means that? Okay. I'm not gonna Google it. Because what I do know is I don't want to know. That is how you do it. Yes. Good, I've almost filled my inventory with stone. That should be almost sufficient.
Are you kidding me? I filled mine with dirt and stone 3 times over.
Okay, well, you have fucking efficiency and netherite in your world, so shut up, hon.
Get good!
I am my own version of good!
I don't know what else to tell you.
Content and happy with my diamond pickaxe. And only a diamond pickaxe.
I wasn't content, hence why I upgraded.
How you do it? Just call other people old while to being older. Yep. That is the way to do it. Besides, I don't want to be around the youngins. They're scary. Teenagers scare this living shit out of me, man. You'll either know the song or you won't. Actually, Did I show you the new Bowling for Soup? I don't think they did that song, but did you see the Bowling for Soup when they got older? They wrote a song with their kids and put the kids in the music video, talking about how they were old and they needed to stop eating sugar and all that shit.
I believe so, yes.
It's basically a remix of High School Never Ends. I should listen to that again, that was good. That's good. And more lapis. For the enchanting table I also haven't made because I need one more diamond. And I have a car. I laugh at a streamer daily for being 24 and becoming an uncle? Not me being older. Oh. I mean, like, all my friends are having kids. It's making me feel a little odd about choosing not to have kids, but that's my choice. Some of my friends have, like, 3 kids already. I was like one of the first ones in my friend group to stay moved out of the house, but the last one to get married. Still I'm not married. Even my brother's getting married before me, and he's 4 years younger. I don't actually care about marriage either, so it's really just that it's funny to me. What matters is the love, not the contract with the religious/governmental body. Oh, my inventory's full. I can just into the bundle. Bundles are so convenient. Kids! What face is that? Oh, it's a screaming face. Yeah, no, I don't want kids. I'm good. I have animals. I have my fur babies. One of them's more like a fur grandma, because she's really old, but she's still a sweetie. She's a puppy in our eyes regardless. Marriage is a scam. It just brings the government into love. Yeah, exactly. Love is all that matters. I'm perfectly fine with hand fasting. Fastening? Fasting. This never sounds right when I say it. But the one where it's just a spiritual belief, basically.
That is extremely dangerous, and I think you should put a railing.
I should definitely put a railing. But for now, we're living on the edge.
Not of glory.
Nope, just the edge. Just the edge of doom.
One of these days, you're gonna be looking at your chat, and you're just gonna walk straight off the edge.
I kind of already did, except I only fell 6 blocks instead of falling into the hole.
Well, you better get a railing, or else you're gonna fall directly into the hole.
It's fine. I never have that many levels anyway.
It's not about levels, it's about annoyance.
Actually, Hermit, can you confirm for me? Can you hear my boyfriend when he speaks? Or, like, not really? I don't have enough room for all this stone. It's a problem.
Make a bigger storage room.
I'm working on it. I want to build my fishing restaurant. Okay, I think I can actually keep that much stone in my inventory. We'll just put the andesite away. Yeah, mostly. Yep. Weddings are a scam too, because as soon as you tell somebody that's what anything's for, they double the price. I can't fully blame them. Dealing with brides is a fucking headache. And a half. Okay, and then my valuables chest is also full. I don't need storage. Okay, I'll put that in. Can we... No, I do kind of have space. Good. Good, good. We will take the sword and the hoe back. Wedding. Yeah. Also a huge scam. The entire industry. Okay. What? You know what? We will sleep. We will sleep. Now, if I do anything, it's just going to be a giant drinking party after we sign some paperwork so that when one of us dies, it's easier. That's the value of a marriage contract, is if one of you dies unexpectedly, you just are the next of kin and can make decisions. Instead of if you didn't, then you're kind of at the will of whatever their family decides, which can be very disheartening. Yeah, I don't think they'll grow from here. Hun, do you know? Am I missing something?
You might need a dripstone floor.
We can test that theory.
I'm not 100% on that one.
That's okay. We'll do some science. Come here, Dripstone. We'll do some science. Can I have it in this one? Yes. Just take all of those, actually. We'll do some science. I'll just put these under a couple and see if they grow. They should be close enough while building the fishing pin. We'll do these ones. Because they're definitely filling up that correctly. So I'm gonna do the lava section later, but I have to grab lava first. Ignore the dirt. Okay, now to the kiln. Okay. I mean, that almost looks like that would be like the shading of the ones that are in the water. I remember now why I really liked the andesite. You know what? Before I work at the kiln, I'm gonna grab a stack of andesite. Let's grab my andesite. I briefly forgot that's what that looked like. Oh, these are fully grown. I need books. As usual, sidetrack every 5 minutes. I think I've actually been decently good at staying on track. Sort of. Build stairs. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I forgot my stone cutter is nowhere near the kiln. It's in here. That's okay. Good. If there is a water source above the dripstone, they will just grow. They grow very slow, though. I know, but it's been like 100 days. Okay, not quite. It's been like 20 since I put them up, and even the one with water over top of it is not growing. Am I just that unlucky? Or do they not grow on Peaceful because they're a hazard? Which I think would be weird. I feel like that would be weird. But they have been there a while. And I swear I've been close enough because I've been doing the terrain work just beside it. Can you not just save my selection, please? And a brief sidetrack. As my wall is unfinished. Also, I got so excited, hun. I realized that I can make the full blocks into slats. I just can't make them stairs.
Oh. They haven't added that yet.
No. I hope they do. It'd be very nice. But now I can make that just a little bit taller so it's above the ground. But I will do that later. I'm just going to fill in the little gap that's over here. Into the fishing place. Yeah, here's my little gap. Okay, and then and ignore this one for a bit. I might make this one full wood. We'll see. Okay, so that's in the water. So boop. I suppose actually I should get a shovel. Dang it. Just jumping sheep. I can play leapfrog with how high I can jump. Thank you so much for chatting, Hermit. This 2-hour stream has like flown by. Feels like it's only been 30 minutes. It's nice to have people to chat with. My Mondays are normally rather dead. I always forget I've buried the crafting table. That should make us a bit faster. I'm so tempted to get sidetracked and harvest all of the fruit, but I will resist. My fishing hut. Okay, where do you touch the water? Right. Yeah. That didn't even sound like our door, Leela. What are you doing? Don't you be bug and flick. Don't you be bug and flick. Actually, maybe I won't do the stone tile to break it up. Because I really like that transition. Either way. Just gonna set up the pillars for all of them while I have the andesite before I do something stupid with it. Okay, so boop, boop. Get the pillars in. Fine, Lita, come here. There you go. Now go to your bed. Oh, I'm drowning. She has a surprisingly good internal clock, because after stream is normally when she would go, all of the humans know what, so I'm just not gonna even spell the word, because our dog apparently knows how to spell. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And then... Oh, that's gonna mess up my pattern. Oh well, this one has to go out one more, I guess. So that's our new place, and then... I guess we should check this one. So if this is... I'll mess myself up with this one. So if it's that, then that means this one... Actually, that looks kind of nice, so this is one. We'll just do that. 1, 2, 3. Fill that in. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then that matches, but we don't need that there. Okay. And then the other leg that's in the water. I don't think that... Does this hit the water? I think it does. Yes. Yes, it does. Go there. What? Crazy. I'm sorry, Hermit. My memory has done it again. What's crazy? What did I say now? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it really does just look like darker from the water. That's great. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then that one will be up here anyway. Good. And then this one needs to go out one more. So there we go. Okay, since I've adjusted that, go 1, 2, 3. Boop. I like doing little mini arches between the legs. I think it looks like dog knowing how to spell. Yeah. Yeah, her vocabulary is weirdly huge. On top of that, her eyebrows are weirdly expressive. I swear, she can do a full wiggle. I will read this dog like I'm talking to a human. It is baffling. Sometimes it's like I can have a full conversation with her and I feel slightly crazy about it. Yeah, the grass is fucking me up. Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Dang it. Come on. The grass is very much fucking me up. 1, 2. Alright, looks like we do that because it makes it even. And I've decided everything will be in 3s again. Which also means this isn't needed. Oh, but that isn't 3 anyway. Damn it! It's fine, that doesn't look bad. That's a stairway. Okay. Put the pillars in. I do have to do it on the other water side. Well, if I'm like, I'm gonna do the fishing hut, proceeds to do the restaurant. I'm always messing around with my cat. Yeah, our cat's always messing around with us. He's such a little troublemaker. He's truly stayed with his namesake. Lord of Mischief indeed. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have another one that does it. This one will have to be 4. It's gonna bug me. Do I fix it? I mean... Do I want to cut it off by 1? What's your favorite thing to do to mess with your cat? Mine is to put a blanket over only his back. Like, don't cover his face. Sometimes he jumps, sometimes he carries the blanket around the apartment for a bit. Okay, yeah, well, if I cut it 1 short, my kitchen shrinks. But I could boop it in 1 more. But then that'll change the shaping for that. Alright, it stays. Hello, sir. Do you have items? I have emeralds if you have wares. And if you have nothing, you know what happens. I could just go collect these. These, on the other hand... not so much. Normally I wouldn't do this, but today I will be stupid. Yes, I have bucket. There we go. Well, thank you very much, sir. We'll see you again when you respawn because you're technically an immortal that for some reason doesn't hate me because I've killed you this many times. Come here, free leather. Thank you. Okay, this time for real. I let him jump for bits of meat like a dolphin. That is a fun one. He just claws at me when I try to get ours to do that. Which is not fun. It's very much not fun. Okay, well, this one's a space of 4. So, tailor there. Okay, and the space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do go the 3, I think that just works. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh no, that makes that a 2. You could definitely move this one out. That's fine. This one's size wasn't predetermined as much as the restaurant because I didn't plan the interior, so I don't care. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, nope, that's not the right block. Today, he proved he knows the concept of payback. Oh? Oh, what did he do? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This one. Get rid of the dirt. I'll place the other ones when I get up there. Whee. Another thing I'm super happy with Minecraft for adding is the firefly bushes. They are just so aesthetically pretty. Look at this shit. Minecraft is so pretty nowadays, we're spoiled. Also expand this by 1, which means this has got to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop. I stopped him multiple times from jumping on my shoulders, then he proceeds while laying on my lap that he needs to be on my shoulder, even though it was uncomfortable for both of us. Yeah, that sounds like Cat. I don't care if I don't like it. You don't like it even more. Payback's a bitch, human. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, wait. Missed one. There. Okay, and then... Hey, that one I just did correctly. And then that can be 4. That's fine. That could just be a longer one. Nice, nice. We have pillars. What a wonderful build. Isn't it gorgeous? I need more moss carpets. Okay, yeah, I think I will just replace all of this with these boys. And then wooden stairs, I think, going up. Or I'll use these to do the stone stairs. Since I can't make any of these ones into stairs. Only slabs. I mean, I could do a sort of like ramp staircase, maybe. I'll play around with it. Okay, so far, that is very nice. I'll have to do a mix anyway because of needing the stairs to do my other thing. I'll mess around with some designs. See what I like. Maybe pop into creative and test out a few under the things. But yeah, got some builds planned out. My hole is dug deeper. It was a pretty good time. Doing pretty good. Take one last little trip into the sky to take a picture, and then I do believe I will be needing to head to bed. Damn work. This unskippable cutscene is truly annoying. Okay, I'm gonna fly back. No, don't fly down. Up you go, up you go. And backwards. Just so I can see everything. Mostly. Okay, let's see if on the way down I can catch a decent... I think I got it. Whee! The happy gas may very well be better for that. I should take a trip to the nether. Nope, wrong way. There we go. With that, I think we shall see you next time. Same? Time for bed? Well, sleep well, Hermit. Thanks again for chatting. Greatly appreciated. It was wonderful chatting with you. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. I'll wait a moment to actually let people say goodbye this time instead of cutting everyone off before they have a chance. I will get better at that, I promise. Thank you for stream. Streamer good night. Yes.